Hi, it's Guy Ghost here. I'm just going to go into Jeremiah from the Bible, continuing from my previous one in Ezekiel. I understand Ezekiel and Jeremiah are the biggest prophets, but, I'll let you judge that. So here's Jeremiah. Jeremiah, known as the Weeping Prophet, was a significant figure in the Old Testament of the Bible. His story unfolds during a tumultuous period in its history of ancient Israel, marked by political turmoil, idolatry, and impending destruction of Jerusalem. Jeremiah was called upon God to be a prophet at a young age, before he was even born. God revealed his divine purpose, appointing Jeremiah to be a voice of the nations, speaking words of warning, judgment, and restoration. From the outset, Jeremiah faced great opposition and rejection. He was tasked with delivering messages of impending doom and calling the people to repentance. His prophecies were met with resistance and disdain, as many preferred to cling to their sinful ways and false prophets, who spoke soothing words of false security. Despite the personal cost and emotional burden, Jeremiah remained faithful to his divine calling. He faithfully proclaimed the word of the Lord, even when it meant standing alone against the tide of popular opinion. His commitment to speaking the truth brought him persecution, rejection, and even threats to his life. Jeremiah's prophetic ministry was marked by symbolic acts and vivid visions that conveyed his messages. One such act was the purchase of a field in Anathoth, demonstrating his faith in God's promise of restoration. Even in the midst of impending destruction, another powerful symbol was the breaking of clay jar, representing the imminent shattering of Judah's pride and the devastating consequences of their disobedience. Throughout his ministry, Jeremiah also expressed his deep anguish and sorrow for the impending judgment that awaited his people. His heartfelt lamentations and cries to God earned him the title of the Weeping Prophet. He grieved for the nation's spiritual decline, their refusal to turn from their wicked ways, and the devastating consequences that they would soon face. Jeremiah's prophecies culminated in the fall of Jerusalem and the destruction of the temple by the Babylonians in 587 BC. The city was laid bare, and the people were taken into captivity, fulfilling the words spoken by Jeremiah. Yet, even amidst the despair and destruction, Jeremiah's message carried a thread of hope. He prophesied a future restoration and a new covenant with God, promising that a remnant would return from exile and experience God's faithfulness and mercy once again. Jeremiah's story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of faithfulness, even in the face of adversity. Despite the hardships, opposition, and personal costs, he remained resolute in his commitment to speak God's truth. His message of repentance, judgment, and restoration echoes through the ages, challenging us to examine our own lives and seek a genuine relationship with God. Jeremiah's unwavering faith and dedication to his prophetic calling left a mark on the people of Israel. His words continue to inspire, convict, and offer hope, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, God remains faithful and holds the ultimate power to restore, heal, and transform. The end.